Hey everybody, it's your girl Mocha D, and I am officially back with a new video. And this video is about self-care and some self-care routines that can really get you going for the day. No makeup on. I just put a little eyeshadow because I don't believe in putting on makeup on acne, which I'm trying to clear up. You know how that goes with the mask and all of that. So yes, I'm back. And the reason why I'm back is because I did a lot of self-care and I want to reveal the tea with you guys. And I wanted to just make sure to let you guys know where I'm at in life. I've been out of the scene for 4 months. It's your girl Mocha D, and we're tuning in for another hot topic. Self-care. Why is it important? Why you need to do it. So self-care for me didn't become big until like the pandemic. I'm not gonna say I didn't have self-care routines like my nails, making sure that my hair was upkept and so forth. But throughout the pandemic, I always worked out. But throughout the pandemic, I actually put in some additional things. And I felt like I needed it because as a nurse, I began to feel overwhelmed. And a mom, like working from home. And like some people don't understand it because they're like they might say you have a lot of help, you're home with your kid. But the first year was awesome. But then it started to dawn on me the lack of adult conversations, that lack of just I'm a social butterfly being out. So I created more of a system that kind of navigated me through my day where I always gave back to myself before I give back to the universe, which I'm big on. So boom, here's number one, and here's how I start my day off. I always start my day off with prayer. Um, I don't know how religious some of my audience is, but I'm super religious. To the point where now every morning I don't touch my phone. I don't do anything unless I've said a prayer. And that can last up to 20 to 30 minutes. And I also listen to prayer while I work out. So I work out the first 20 to 30 minutes of waking up, sometimes without even brushing my teeth. Because as soon as I exit my room, I feel like the day begins. So always give yourself time. I feel like the most important time is in the morning before all the distractions happen of your life. I always feel like it is almost impeccable to start it in the morning because it starts your day. It starts the tone of your day when you give back to you and you also give back to the man above or whomever you may seek your spiritual advisement from. Step two, I bought at-home equipment. I'm a gym fanatic, but just with my lifestyle sometimes, not that I wouldn't go to the gym, but I just started to fall in love with home workouts. Like I got me dumbbells, I got me weights, I got me a resistant band, jump rope, just to really make sure these abs stay intact, right? And also giving back to you. So with my prayer, I say a prayer without any gospel going, and then I also do a prayer and meditation where I'm listening to prayer and I don't answer any phone calls at that time. That is personally me time. Sometimes you got to get up 30 minutes ahead of your clock or ahead of your schedule to really give yourself me time. So I'm not expecting you guys to get this right away, but little steps. Sometimes I do anywhere from a 10 to 15-minute workout daily because sometimes I don't have time to do that whole hour stretch of a workout of going to the gym. Although, however, I do hit the gym 2 to 3 times a week, minimum 2, sometimes 1. It doesn't really matter because I work out every day. So for me, it doesn't really matter, and I eat pretty healthy. So I did gospel, I did workout. And another thing that I did for self-care is create a creative outlet where you let all your energy come out. So what I do is as soon as I think of something, I write it down on my phone. That's the amazing thing about phones, guys. You can literally write everything down on your phone. So whenever I thought of a poem, whenever I thought of a sad moment, I literally wrote my thoughts out. And through that revelation of writing my thoughts out, I was able to get to the next chapter where I'm currently enrolled in my master's program, right? Because it takes sometimes self-reflection to know where you want to go. Where am I at right now and where do I want to go 5 years from now? Creating a financial plan that allows you to elevate is almost critical. especially if I knew what I knew at 30, at 20, that I knew at 20 years old, I would have so much more money saved. Have your day have some type of financial analysis, some type of financial goal. I always say, when you get paid, pay yourself first. Save something. I go with the lowest, a thousand. You should at least have 1,000 in your checking after paying all your bills, and 1,000 in your savings. That's the bare minimum, because you always want to be able to capture or be able to pay off anything that will surprise you within the 2 to a 1 week period of your next paycheck. I really believe self-care is not also living paycheck to paycheck. I know that it's hard, and that's why creating a financial plan is imperative, because creating that financial plan will lead you to get out of living paycheck to paycheck. I have always been fortunate where I've come from a family that we speak about financial decisions all the time. But if you don't, then it is almost imperative that you write your thoughts out about your financial goals and how you're going to get there. Whether it's education, whether it's getting a job that helps pay for school, whether it's picking up a side hustle, it's almost imperative, especially as Black men and women, that we create financial planning becomes something of your daily work. I have a stash account. I have Roths. I have different things. What else do I have? I do a pension plan with my job on top of the pension that I already have. So I'm always thinking of financial goals. I opened up 2 whole life insurance policies to gain cash value. And I can talk about financial analysis, and your girl is working on her MBA, so I'll know more than what I already know. And I stay educated with the community. Having financial discussions is a part of self-care. Being around people that stimulate your growth. Do not be around people that just want to hang out and never want to have discussions that are not about leveling up. So the third step and final step of self-care is surround yourself with people that make you want to be better and that make you want to elevate. Elevation is a part of life. If today you're here, where will you be tomorrow? Where do you want to be 5 years from now? And when you reach that goal, create another 5-year plan. I am so big on self-care. I literally will eliminate somebody in a drop of a hat if they do not produce anything for me that I feel like will become beneficial in my life. Once again, it's your girl Mocha D. I'm back. I did the self-care. I did the work. I took 4 months off. I needed me time, and I make no excuses for it. And that's another thing about self-care. Make no excuses for when you just need some you time. Once again, it's your girl Mocha D, and we're tuning out for another hot topic. Love you guys mucho.